Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Yo, it's your boy Derrick Casey coming to you live this morning, and I'm on the road again, headed to the J.O.B. But man, I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys this morning because, I just woke up with this message on my mind and in my heart, and I was like, man, this is a great subject to talk about. Just because you see in my title where it says, talking about sacrificing your wants for your needs. And this particular subject came from me talking to a young lady, and I was inviting her to see some information, and we were talking about it and things like that. And she had said something that really hit home for me. And she said, and most people that don't understand money, this is stuff that they say. Well, right now I have to wait till my money get right. Okay, gotta wait till my money get right. That's one. And then she said, I gotta make sure that I'm good because starting a business is like having another bill. Okay, having another bill. And and when she said that, I was sitting there and I'm just thinking to myself, because when I talk to people nowadays, guys, I see myself years ago before I had a better understanding of the kind of like the rules of the wealthy or how the money game works. So like as she said that, I understood where she was coming from, because I remember feeling that way years ago when I was trying to get my entrepreneur journey started, when I was working a job. And the one thing that I noticed, guys, was it was a mindset shift. It was a mindset shift. Let me break that down for you. It was a mindset shift, because the way that we value money, right, is based upon the things that we were taught. So if you weren't taught the rules of the wealthy, if you weren't taught how the money game works, then yeah, it's gonna look like investing is like another bill for you. I mean, that's just the way it's going to look. Okay. And I was sitting there thinking about it, because you think about so many people right now, and I'm gonna give you for an example. I remember when I had first got started in business, right? And I had to make the investment. Well, I wasn't making an investment. Making the investment out of my business, because I wasn't making money with my business. So where did the money have to come from? It had to come out of the money I was making from my job. Okay. My wife did not understand that. So she didn't understand business or anything like that. Only thing she was all about was playing it safe with me working a job, and that's a guaranteed paycheck, and we shouldn't be invested in things, right? But then, say my business right now is $120 a month, right? That's the cost of my business every month, right? So I remember when I had to invest that money out of the money I was making from my job, my wife would get upset with me. And I would just tell her, I'm like, well, we will be wasting this money somewhere else. And she didn't want to hear that. So I kid you not, guys, I did this for a reason. I said, okay, I'm going to show her exactly what I'm talking about. So that same $120 I was putting into my business, she was upset about. But then when the $120 was for things that she wanted, either for the kids or for herself or for the house, the $120 didn't seem so bad, right? So you think about it like this, guys. Like, you go to the store and people love Jordans and all of this stuff, and they'll go spend $200 on a pair of sneakers, right? And in their mind, I don't know if okay, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, in their mind, because it's what they want, the $200 or $300 is okay in their mind. They justify it in their mind as okay, because it's something that they truly want. But when it's time to invest in things that can make more money for you, that's more of a need, right? So now that $300 or whatever to put into a business, the mindset is different. But mind you, guys, it's the same $200, $300 no matter where you spend it at. It's the same $200 or $300. I've seen people that wanted to go to concerts, big people coming into town. They go drop, a couple $100s, and they would say things like, oh, that's not bad for a ticket. That's not bad for a ticket. But then when you tell them it's $200 to invest in a business, that's too expensive. That's too expensive. I want y'all to rock with me on this, because that was my mindset before I really started to understand like the money game and just how important it is to invest in yourself. That's how I was thinking. I was like, man, I was nervous to invest my money because I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know the value behind like truly investing. So like, that's like, I want you guys to know that, like that, when that girl said that, she said, you know, yeah, I mean, the business sounds good, but that would just be like another bill to me or something like that, right? That right there opened my eyes because I saw myself in her, because that's the same way that I was thinking years ago before I started figuring this thing out. So the thing is, guys, is that we prioritize our wants over the things that we actually need in life. And we justify it by saying, oh, that's not too bad, you know, that's not as much money. But then when it comes to the things that we need, now we say it's too expensive. It could be the exact same dollar amount. If you were paying monthly for the things that you wanted, it wouldn't be so bad because that's what you want. But when it's the things that you need, that same money, same value, it's too expensive. You can't see yourself spending that money on that. And we got to understand, man, when it's investing and it's your money, guys, you got to understand that investing is a way for you to get a return on your investment. A lot of the things that you guys want in life, they don't get you a return. They don't get you a return. I was listening to a doctor. She was like a PhD in financial, and she had said something. She said having a home-based business now is no longer what she said. It was no longer a luxury. I was trying to find the word. It's no longer a luxury. It's a necessity. That's exactly what she was saying. She was like, it's no longer a luxury. Because I remember back in the days, people were starting businesses because that's something they wanted. They wanted to make more money. But now, looking at our economy, you have to find ways to increase your income. And it starts with you investing. Yes, it's going to come out of your pocket at first. But if you're investing your money into something that has the potential of bringing you more money, then you can't look at that investment as a bill. You can't. You know, while I was listening at that video, she had said something that hit home for me because I know, because I have a family. She said, if you took a look at the money that's going out, here's the thing, is that we are not aware of where our money is going. We're not aware of it. There are times you guys probably get paid at your job, you pay your bills, right? But then you got the extra money that you have, and then you just kind of frivolously spend it. And then when you go look back, then you start asking yourself, why are you broke? But if you take a look at what you're spending, she had said that we spend a lot of money eating out. And that's true. I'm gonna give y'all for an example. I'm going to work right now. My coworkers, they eat out every single day. Every single day. So when people say, oh, that business too expensive and all this stuff, I'm like, man, if you start sacrificing the things that you want, discipline yourself, you'll actually find that you have more money with the money that you already have. Like, I watch them at work go and spend money. And I'm talking, they spending, I'm going to say on average, $12 a meal for just lunch. That's not including the money that they spend when they go eat out with their family. But just in lunch alone, if you do $12 a day, 5 days a week, that's $60 a week. $60 a week that you're spending on food at lunchtime, guys. $50 a week, okay? And the thing is that if you got $60 a week and you multiply that by 4 weeks, you do that 4 weeks a month, that's $240. $240 a month just on lunch alone. So when people tell me that $119 is too much for a business that gives you a chance to make more money, when you wasting $240 a month just on lunch at work alone, I'm like, oh no. You gotta sit down and reanalyze your life. You got to sit down and reanalyze your life and what you're doing. But like, it's just, like I said, it's just a mindset shift. Because that's the way I felt too. And then once I started to really sit down and start paying attention to where my money was going, I started to find myself, I was like, man, well, you know what? We don't need to spend this much money on eating out. We don't need to spend, I started finding things that we were spending money on. I was like, yeah, we really don't need to spend the money on that. And I started finding I had hundreds of dollars more a month that I could use to invest to make more money. So I'm telling you guys right now, if you looking into it, man, you have an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to start a business. They are telling you that starting a home-based business, especially in today's economy, is a necessity, okay? There's many reasons why. It's not just about, you know, the fact of making money and increasing your cash flow, right? But it's for the tax benefits. Y'all see where I'm at? I'm in this truck driving to work. But because I have a business, guess what? These miles that I'm driving, tax write-off, baby. The gas I put in my truck, tax write-off. Why? Because I started a business. Because I started a business. When I stopped there looking at my investments as another bill and started looking at it as a, you know what I'm saying, as a necessity that was helping, man, I'm trying to tell you guys, man, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. Wake up. But that was really on my mind today, because when she said that, I was thinking about that. I was like, man, I was like, that's crazy, because I know what she's talking about, because that's the way I was feeling. Looking at your investment as another bill. But then when you spend the same money on the things you want, you justify it as, oh, that's not too much. Oh, that's actually a good price. Man, $119 for a franchise? That's expensive. But $200 on some Jordans is okay. Change priorities. Gotta change your priorities, change your mindset, because as long as you live on them principles, you are always going to be struggling financially if you live on them principles. I said I didn't know that. I didn't know that for quite some time. I didn't know that for quite some time. But once I got myself surrounded by people that have been there and understand the money game and really started to educate me, a lot of the things, and it's like I said, it's not that we don't know these things, but when you're not surrounded by people who like really pour into you and help you to see like the money that you're wasting and different things, that's where that, like, you're never going to get ahead. Like I said, I heard this saying from Mr. Jonathan H. Seigler, you know what I'm saying? Go in there, can't tell, been there, how to get there. So the big thing is we've been spending years getting advice from the wrong people when it comes to our financial situation. I mean, that's just facts. So I just wanted to share that. I really hope this opened up your eyes this morning. Open up your eyes. Take the time, look into where your money is going, guys. Look at where your money is going and start to make some adjustments. Start making some adjustments so you can get the money to start you a business. And then when you get your money to start a business, now you can get your W-4 adjusted. You can reduce your taxes and bring in even more money. Even more money. Look, guys, I'm just telling you, man. This y'all gonna learn to listen to me, man. When I put these videos up, y'all gonna learn to listen. Y'all gonna learn to listen, because like I said, I'm one of the realest people on the internet. I'm speaking to y'all from experience, because I know what I went through, the things that I was dealing with. And when I changed everything, my life changed financially. And that's the reason why I'm bringing it to you guys. So, with that being said, I just pulled into this parking lot. Got to get my butt in there to go to work and clock into this JOB. But guess what? The countdown is on, baby. The countdown is on. See, man, y'all don't have no idea, man. Just so many great things have been happening for me and my family, my business, work, just everything. Like, God is just truly opening up so many things. And as he's blessing me, I'm trying to bless other people. Because when I see things that work for me, I get on the videos and I'm talking to you guys. Like, I'm going to tell y'all something that happened this week that was crazy, all right? Now, I just, in my business, hit another promotion, which was really awesome. I'm super excited. Now, like, promotions and titles, I mean, it's great, but I'm still not where I want to be. So I'm still not satisfied. Still not satisfied. I'm still pushing, okay? But I was able to do that while working a full-time job, having 3 children. My wife had just started back to college to finish up her nursing degree. I got a lot going on, and I was able to hit this rank while on a part-time basis. Guys, if you don't understand, if I had the time that other people had, it would be crazy. Anyways, that was the one good thing. But the second thing that just happened, I kid you not, I put it on my page. Y'all can go on my page. You can see the video. There's proof right there. My credit score, because of what I'm doing and the experts that I'm working with, just jumped 131 points this week. Man, I'm telling you, it was so, man, I almost dropped my phone when I saw this. 131 points. My score is now in the fair. I, for the first time in my life, seen my credit score get out of poor and go into fair. And when you see it and you see how good your credit score is to getting good and great, it's the most exciting feeling in the world. The most exciting feeling in the world. For years, man, I've been dealing with bad credit, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, being buried under debt. And because of this opportunity, man, my life has absolutely changed, man. This is the reason why I come in video after video after video saying the same thing until you guys wake up and realize the opportunity that's right in front of you. But man, 131 point increase on my credit. God, man, that, like, man, I wanted to cry because I never seen that. Like, me and my wife, we've been working so hard trying to get things straight so we can get into a house. And because I've been following the man that's in the house, right? He on there. I can't see the comments because of the way my camera turns. So I can't see comments. If you guys are commenting, I have to comment after. But because of that man, Mr. Brian House, that's on here right now, and his vision to go out here and economically empower people, like, my life has totally changed. This truck that I'm driving in, I never would have been able to get into this truck without Mr. Brian House's vision and what he put together. He didn't have to do that. Him and his family were set. But he was on a mission. He was on a mission because he wanted to see other people be able to have, you know what I'm saying? And because my credit score is, and I've been taking care of my finances with my experts, I was able to take me and my wife walked into a dealership, and we walked out with a brand new 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander. And I know it's not no Range Rover or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you why that's awesome for me. One, I've never had a brand new vehicle in my life. I never had a brand new vehicle, only 7 miles. Two, I never had the experience at a car dealership that I had this time around because I've been working on my financial situation over the last year. I could only get what I qualified for, not what I wanted. And now I got a chance to walk in there and tell them what I wanted. Let my wife drive the car and let me know what she liked and say, let's get the paperwork started on that. And now we got a vehicle with a 3rd row seat. And it's just like, I mean, God just continues to bless. And I just think to myself, what if I would have said no about a year and a half ago? None of this would be possible. None of this would be possible. I would still be frustrated driving to my job. I would still be frustrated that I've been here almost 2 years and I ain't got a raise. I would still be living that lifestyle. And because of this, I was able to change all of that. And now I'm one step closer to being out of that job. So I hope y'all pay attention to these videos, because like I say, I speak from the heart when I come on these videos to pour into you guys, to say that if I can do it, you can do it as well. All right, so y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Love you guys. God bless. Let me get my butt in here and get my day started. Talk to y'all soon. All right, peace.